When I dance tango, I feel like I can be who I am. It's the only moment where I feel free and secure at the same time. My name is Virginia Pandolfi. I dance tango. That's my profession. And I started when I was 18 years old. The community in Córdoba was small, but in that group of young people, I met Christian, who was my first partner. I compete for the first time with Christian, and I started to go to Buenos Aires because of the championship. It was a gift to be there, to have the tickets to go. It was like, okay, this is enough. And we passed to the final, and I couldn't believe it. It was like a miracle for us. Christian was my first boyfriend and my first partner, and it was difficult for us because we were very young to do that. Well, we fight a lot. We fight during the show, on the stage, like, don't do that, no, like that. No, the respect in tango with your partner is like the rule number one. And we didn't know that at that moment. Don't do it. Fighting doesn't work. I knew Fabian in La Viruta. I was dancing one night. Actually, no dancing because nobody asked me to dance. I went to La Viruta like 2, 3 months, 4 months, going. We say in Spanish, planchando. We iron all night. And one night, one guy asked me to dance for the first time. I danced with him, and something changed. Like, I felt that people watch me, all the eyes like with me. And that night, the magic happens again. I danced all night, like everybody asked me to dance. Fabian was sitting in one table, and of course I knew him because he just won the championship. He was the world champion. And I was the little girl from Córdoba that nobody knows. And that night he asked me to dance. We danced one tanda. It was like we danced for all life. I remember he gave me his personal card. I'm Fabian Peralta. After 1 week, we met in La Viruta again. And he told me, hi, Virginia, I have one possibility to work. If you want, we can practice together. I was afraid of that proposal because it's too big for me in that moment. But I felt like it's a very good possibility for me at the same time. After maybe 1 month, we start to date. We was boyfriend and girlfriend and tango partners for maybe 3 years. Our first job after La Ventana was Tango por Dos, the big company. I remember that 1 year ago I was watching the show, and it was a big shock for me to be now not sitting watching. Now I'm in. For my career was a big jump. After these 2 first years, I think the third was finally the moment that we arrived to the same plane. Now we have everything, but it's a little bit late. When our relationship as a life couple was going down, our tango couple was going up. That's why I think we push a lot to keep together as a boyfriend and girlfriend. It's very difficult to do something good with your career when at the same time you are not feeling good. The reason that we broke up, I think in the beginning I put myself lower than him. From the beginning, okay, this is the champion dancing with me, and I always look at him from here, you know. After all the emotions pass, I felt, oh my God, now what I'm going to do. For women it's more difficult than for men. For men it's easy to maybe find a new partner or keep going working by himself. I start to try to do anything with anyone. And it was, now I can see and I feel like it was a mistake. But in that moment I was like desperate. The best thing that happened to me was to believe that now I am me. I'm not more that girl who watched, you know, from the floor. And it was a very, very strong moment in my life. I think it was 2 or 3 years of trying to find a new partner, a new way. I met Javier Rodriguez in his last festival with Andrea, because Andrea wanted to be with her daughter. And one day he asked me if I can help him to the lesson. It was very natural that I started to help him in the lessons, and we started to be very close. Andrea, his partner, had a car accident, and it was what? Like, it was terrible, terrible. For all tango community, was very shocking. Javier was passing for one of the worst moments in his life. Actually, Andrea was family, no only tango partner. So I think for him was very difficult to think to dance with other person. After that, Javier called me and he asked me if I can help him with his next job. It was difficult because at the same time, it was a good notice for me. But how to be happy in the middle of all this? So it was a big mix of feelings. Our partnership was very short. In 1 year, it's not possible to feel like you are giving your full, you know? I really feel now that I appear in Javier's life to help him to pass through this bad moment. And when he was ready to keep going, like, okay, now go. Was something like that. I really, really feel that. Actually, I think he felt the same. Was hard because I felt, okay, it was a dream, but the feeling was different. Like, for example, with Fabian. With Fabian, I felt, oh my God, now with who or how? Now was different. I understood that I can do it by myself, and if someone is with me, great. But if no one is with me, it's very good too. Now I can live my career in a different way. And now I have a boyfriend, and I'm really enjoying this moment. I think I'm putting the focus in my personal life. That's why I'm more relaxed in the other. Maybe if I don't have boyfriend or partner, yeah, I will try to find at least one or partner or no. Well, now the life give this gift to me, and I'm enjoying this. I'm lucky.